If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay students, welcome you to all to this new lecture on gate electrical circuits or network solution methods. Today we will be solving from 131 question number to 132, 133, 134. Some of these are from graph theory, and then 135 also we will start network theorems questions. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. To come to question number 131. What a matrix is given below is the node incident matrix. This is from again graph theory. The columns are represented by branches. These are the branches. How many branches you have now? That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 branches. Very good. And the rows represent the node. These rows represent the node. How many nodes? 4 nodes. Okay. Now let V1 denotes the vector of the branch voltages. These are the branch 6 voltages, 6 branch 6 current. And this is known as 6 node 6 voltages related to common ground. Which of the following statement is true? Now you can draw it from here. You can draw the circuit because there are 4 nodes. So you draw 4 nodes at 4 corners. These are the 4 nodes. Suppose I have 1. And suppose I name it node 1, node 2, node 3, and then node 4. So this is, and the branches are, I am not writing it. You can see, this is node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4. Or you can write it in the upside also. This is your B1, B2, so that you don't get confused. And this is B4, B5, B6. It is your node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Okay, now 1 means there is a branch 1 is connected to node 1. And 0 means there is no connection of that branch. That's it. If it is 1, that means that branch is 1 means it is leaving from the node, because from node analysis you see whatever is leaving the node, we always take that one as positive. So here from node 1 branch 1 is leaving and it is positive. Okay, branch 1 is leaving, so it can leave in this direction, it can leave, it can leave. So let me see, branch 1 is connected to which other nodes? With node 2 it is not connected, with the node 3 it is connected, and with node 3 it is minus. Obviously if 1 it is plus, if from 1 it is coming out, so at 1 it should enter, so where it will enter, that will give you minus sign. So from node 1 to node 3, so it is coming out of node 1, so there is a branch here. This is my branch, it is coming out of node 1, that's why positive, and it is entering at node 3, that is minus. So you got first one. Second, branch 2, it is again coming off node 1, but it is entering at node 2. So this is your branch 2. Okay. Now branch 3 is coming again from node 1, it is entering at node 4. Branch 4. Branch 3. Branch 4 is coming out of node 2, it is entering node 4. Node 2 and then node 4. This is branch 4. From node 2 it is entering node 4. Branch 5 is coming out of node 5, node 2, and it is entering node 3. This is branch 5. And then branch 6, that is coming out of node 3 and it is going to node, no, it is coming out of node 4 and it is entering to node 3. This is your branch 6. So these corrections you make, and so here it was node 2 to node 4 to node 2, node 4 to node 2. This was branch 4. This should be the direction, because from node 2 it is minus, node 4 it is positive. So these are the things. So B1, B2, B3 all come out from node 1, B4 come out from node 4, B4 coming out for node 4, B5 coming out for node 2, B5 coming out of node 2, B6 coming out of node 4, B6 coming out of node. So it is done. Now this is the circuit. There are no resistance voltage source, but the circuit skeleton look like this. Now you can see which statement is correct or not from the statement. The equation V1 minus V2 minus plus V3 is 0. So this is obviously KVL equation. For KVL you need closed loop. So you see V1, V2, V3 means 3 branch voltages. So V1 means V1 voltage, this voltage. So V1, then V2. V2 is this one, then V3. V3, where is V3? Oh, I think this is V3. By mistake I have written. This is V3. Node 1 to node 4. This is your V3, node 1 to node 4. Okay, B1, B2, B3. So these 3 doesn't make any closed loop, so KVL will not satisfy. But here you can apply KCL. If it would have been I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0, then that would have been correct. Because I1 is this branch current, I2 is this branch, I1 is this, I2 is this, I3 is this. So summation of all outgoing is 0. That would have been correct. But V1 minus V2 plus V3, that is KVL. So it doesn't form a closed loop. So no question of KVL. So this is already gone. You can check this one also. So even if this is correct, this is wrong, then also it is wrong. So V3, V4, V minus 5, V3, V3, V4, V minus 5. This is again not a closed loop. So this is also gone. So now B, V1, V3, V6, V1, V3, V6. It can be formed. This one you can see, this is a closed loop. But see the direction. If I go V1 in this direction, that is plus minus whatever. So if this is my direction, these two should be opposite direction. So V1 minus V6 minus V3 should be equal to 0. That is correct. V1 minus V3 minus V6 equal to 0. Similarly V4, V5, V6, V4 okay positive, V5 okay positive. Next okay, this is a closed loop, so it can be formed, but this is positive and this should against that my flow, that is minus V6 equal to 0. So these two are KVL equation. So this is correct. Option B is correct. C, E is equal to A into B. What is E? E is the node voltage. So node voltage, if you multiply A with V, if you write V here side by side, V means V1, V2, V3. So if you take multiplication, what will happen? V1 plus V2 plus V3 equal to 0. So will it be satisfied? Your E1 will be equal to, if I write the first column, E is equal to A into B. So what will be the first column? This multiplied by this. That is the formation, na? E1, E2, E3 will be equal to, if you take product, this will be multiplied with this. So that will come in the this side. So this is V1, V2, V3 and this is your 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So it will be V1 plus V2 plus V3. This is E1. So does it satisfying? What is E1? E1 is the voltage of this node. So voltage of this node is V2 plus V3 plus V3. Is it something of this fashion? No, there is no such type of node voltage. Node voltage is not this one. So this is not correct. So next one, similarly you can check with this. So here we already got B. Here also AB is equal to 0, A into V. So here they are saying V1 plus V2 plus V3 equal to 0. Is it correct? No. A into I is 0. It can be 0. Because if you do, then it is I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. Okay, this is KCL, not KVL. A into I is equal to 0 is the KCL, because then at any node all the currents they are adding. So okay, you got your answer. That is your option B. Next, the number of chords. So chords, you have seen chord, link, independent loops. All are having same formula. What is the formula? L plus N is equal to B plus 1. That was the way we used to remember it. So link is equal to, that means B plus 1 minus N. So you need branch. How many branches are there? One branch, two branches. So each separate between two nodes. First you write how many nodes are there. This is one node, all junction points. This is one node. This is one node, this is one node. So 4 nodes. So that is okay. Minus 4 will be there. Plus 1 minus 4. And branch. So from one node to one node there will be a branch. Always. 1 branch, 2 branch, 3 branch, 4 branch, 5 branch, 6 branch. So you have 6. So 6 plus 1, 7 minus 4, 3. So that is your answer. That is your option A. The graphs associated with the electrical network has 7 branches. The number of independent KCL equation, number of independent KVL equation. So KCL comes from node. So KCL means it is nodal analysis. So in nodal analysis, what we do, we take one node as a reference. So that's why if there are, how many nodes are there? 5 nodes. So KCL equation will be one node you will have to take as a reference. So 1 minus. So you will have 4 equation. That is the advantage. That is the number of equations. You see, if you write the equations for this circuit, suppose say you will take this reference, so you will take equation at here, KCL, 1 KCL here, 1 KCL here. So how many KCL you will take? 3 KCL you will take. So one less than the total load, because one node will be taken as a ground, reference nodes. So KCL will be obviously 4. So from here only you can see it is option D. But you can check KVL also. KVL is nothing but how many loops are there. How many loops are there? We have seen L plus N equal to B minus B plus 1. So L is equal to B is number of branches 7 plus 1 minus node is 5. 8 minus 5, 3. So 4 KCL, 3 KVL. That is 4 and 3. So in 134, the graphs of network has 8 nodes, 7 independent, number of branches in the graph. Now what are the branches you have? 8 nodes and 5 independent loops. So you have a formula for independent loops. You can apply this one. L plus N is equal to the same formula. So there is only one formula involving this. So you have to examine, you have to think which one is given and which one you have to find. That's it. So it is given 5 and 8. You don't know branch. So you can calculate plus 5, 13 plus 1, branch is 14 branch. So that is your option D. Sorry, this is plus 1. So it is 5 plus 7, 12. So 12 is the answer. That is your option B. Okay, so and in 135, superposition principle is not applicable to network content. Now it is coming to the network analysis, network theory chapters. questions from network theories it is coming. So it is not applicable to a network containing time varying resistance. Superposition theorem is applicable for both. If it is a time varying resistance or not time varying resistance, in superposition theorem is not applicable where you have non-linearity. Suppose if you want to calculate directly the power, so if you calculate power 1 by 1 superposition and power 2 by 1 superposition, because power it will be I square r, so the direction you have to take care. If you are not taking care, because I square will make it positive, so in both the case you may get power, both are power absorbing, but in one case it may absorb, in another case it may deliver. So if you are adding that one, then you have to be careful about. So that's why it is not applicable in such cases where there is a non-linearity is there. But with time varying and non-time varying, it doesn't depend. So for both time varying resistance and non-time varying resistance, it is true.
So the answer here is false.
If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.